Well, guys, it's been like 4 days of nothing but work, and I'm still not done yet, but I wanted to catch you up. So Friday, Toby and David came out and got the kind of the plan together for raising the back wall. And you can see the aviary is a lot different. When I go inside, I think it'll blow you away how much different it is. They built one of the back frame sections of wall and got everything ready for the students. The students came out Saturday, and they gave it hell. We trenched in a line for electric and water, so we now have electric and water run out, and the electric's stubbed right there for now. It'll eventually go back into the garage and provide power out there. That'll be really easy. But we also put in a half-inch water line coming off of the water tanks, so we now have, not only do we have water going there from the well, we actually have water going there from the water tanks, which we can either feed with gravity or we can feed with a DC pump that runs from inside the garage. It's a total wreck right now. Everything's a total wreck right now. It'll probably be next weekend before we get all cleaned up. My hope was to get the birds back in here. They're actually in the quail trackers right now, the little quail tractors, and they're a bit overstocked. It'll be one more day before I get them back in. I did get this all done enough to get the birds back in, except for one thing, the doors. I had to paint the doors. These are screen doors I picked up for, I think, 40 bucks, 45 bucks a piece from Lowe's, and they're white wood and untreated, so if they're not painted, they're going to warp to heck. So I came out, Toby and David came out to try to help me get the birds back in yesterday. We worked from about 2 o'clock till dark. I got done today about 3 o'clock with the show, and I've been out here, and as you can see, we're rapidly heading for dark right now as well. So it'll be at least one more day. This door is wet. It needs a second coat, and the underside needs to be painted. So I'll get up in the morning, come out and give it another coat. I'll come out at lunchtime, flip it over, give it one coat, and give it one more coat. And then by tomorrow evening, I'll be able to get those doors back up. We got the greenhouse pretty much done except for the trim and for the doors. So we still have to build the doors on it. But as you can see, we got the plastic up. We got it got it insulated with the foam. We've got the tanks seated. Now the other tank's not here, but we've got the everything leveled, windows in, roof on, furring strips to support the roof. Everything's ready to go. This is where the real change is, though. You remember how short this was? That wall is about 9 feet now, and the space in here is unreal. I'm gonna kind of drive it home. I'm about 6 foot tall. I'm standing past the midpoint, and I can't reach it. If I go to right there, that's probably about 7'6". Right there I can reach. And if you look at where I'm at, I'm about 3.5 feet out. And that back wall now is gonna be great for vertical growing space for the aquaponics. You can see how the tanks are. Well, there's enough space back here that when we rotate these tanks and rotate them this way, they're still only going to come out to here. And you can see there's plenty of room now to walk through. All the tanks, again, are going to have lights for the quail. We put these little wing walls in. Because this is an unconventional structure, we put down guys on the wing walls and the ends. So those are just pretty simple to do. Hey, you doing, Fox? You enjoying it here? Don't get used to it. So yesterday, Toby and David came out, and we got the back wall skinned to about right here. I had 2 more to go, and of course I ran out of roll right at the end. I had a little 2-foot piece I had to patch in, and we got the ends mostly done. So I cleaned up the ends today. I finished this end. And it's pretty much ready to roll now. It needs to be cleaned up. A lot of the stuff that we wrecked out still needs to be cleaned up. We got sharp spots and all. But I think I'll have the birds back in here tomorrow. You can see how we did the walls. This is why you bring pros in like David and Toby. They gusseted the walls. That really helped with stability. We still did have to pocket the doors because you just really can't hold a structure like this square when you have this whole piece of it being flexible, even with the cable. So what we did is we got the doors as square as we could, and then we just dropped kind of a pocket into them. It's kind of the same way I did them before. And I gotta do a pocket for the top on both sides, but that's real easy. That's a few minutes. And otherwise, it's pretty much done. But again, I kind of wish. Well, here comes Charlie. If Charlie comes through it, you'll see something for scale. Hey, Charlie! Nah, he's gonna. There he goes. Get Charlie to come through. You can see how much bigger it is now. That's 100 pounds of pit bull coming at me there, guys. It's dramatically different when you stand here. The students that were here that both helped build the first version of it and then did the modification to it were kind of blown away. Hope you enjoy it. We should have this Saturday all the aquaponics plumbed. The birds will be back in. It'll make a lot more sense. We got some mods to do on this, but you can see we're going to have automatic waterers for the quail. That's going to be plumbed straight into the water. Here comes my wonderful wife. I don't know if she'll walk in here and give us scale. Probably not. No, she says no. But you see her anyway there. You can see how tall this is. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed it. I am tired. I'm about to go inside, have a beer, and sit down with that wonderful wife of mine.